The Faith and Politics Institute honored 2 senators this week with the Lewis-Houghton Congressional Leadership Award. The senators who received it exhibit qualities of conscience, courage, and compassion as leaders and public servants. Our next guest is one of them. Senator Tim Scott, a Republican from South Carolina, joins us now. What an honor to receive this award named after Congressman John Lewis. He was the prominent civil rights activist. How are you feeling about this?
It's really an amazing experience, and frankly, it just underscores the power of Matthew 5:44, that there is a way for us to love our enemies, and John Lewis is the prototype of how to do that, especially when you think about the challenges that he had to overcome, the blood he left at the Pettus Bridge, and the reality that through the gospel of Jesus Christ, we understand that truly darkness always surrenders to light. Love always overcomes hate. The more concentrated and focused love is, the more powerful it emanates throughout this world.
You know, in your speech, when you received the award, you referenced the Bible. Tell us how your faith guides your work in the Senate.
It really is the foundation of my life. The essence of my being really is a person who desires to please my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I liken it to the notion that Matthew 25:21 says, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." So my hope is that at the end of my journey here in this world, I'll hear from the good Lord, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." So I try to make sure that I'm never separated. I don't see faith and politics. I see faith in politics. And frankly, I think all of us reflect whatever it is that we believe. I just happen to understand and appreciate that there's a Savior, and I'm blessed to know Him, and I am in desperate need of one because I'm a very flawed individual. So
Aren't we
the
all?
reality of it is that having that type of relationship is important. I'm not sure about you, Lauren, but I know that I am.
Republican Senator John McCain, the Lion of the Senate, returned after his diagnosis for brain cancer. And just a few days ago when he did, he called for senators to come together. What are you doing to reach across the aisle and put your faith into action?
Perhaps the most important thing I've done is I've been able to lead a group of Congress members to Mother Emanuel Church, where a man walked into the doors, murdered 9 people, attempted to create a race war, and Charleston in my state, South Carolina, responded with the power of reconciliation. I brought Democrats and Republicans to that church so that we could learn the lessons of reconciliation, learn the lessons of being indivisible at a place where one of the greatest tragedies, one of the greatest threats to the notion of reconciliation occurred just 2 years ago. And I'm hopeful that we walked away with this notion that all things are truly possible when we focus on our core common values and operate in a spirit of compassion. I liken it to 2 Timothy 1:7, that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Sometimes in Congress, it doesn't appear we have a sound mind.
You beat me to it. You definitely beat me to it. And I hope we can see some of this in the health care debate. Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, congratulations on your award.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I always enjoy watching you guys on my Comcast local cable provider.